What's happening? What's happening? Yo, this your boy Q the Truth from the Marijuana Minutes Podcast. We got Trap in the building. What's happening, Trap?
Minute gang in his big walk wine. It's lit.
You know how we do it. You know how we do it. Check it!
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Damn right, man. Hey, man. We hope y'all enjoyed last week's episode. We hope everybody had a great weekend and great week ahead. We hope y'all enjoyed last week's episode, man. And while you was listening, we hope you went on that website and got some of this fine ass merch. You know what I'm saying? Over there at the JUSGEETIT.store. And hey man, head on over to Patreon and make a nice donation to Patreon.com/marijuana_minutes. We will greatly appreciate it. And remember, we running a promo code for the entire Virgo season. That's right, the entire Virgo season, because your boy, his birthday is in this month. Gang. Look out for the footage from that, Usum and Duval. But until then, y'all please go get that merch and use the promo code Virgo and get you 29% off of your entire order in the store now until September 23rd. So y'all enjoy it there. Hey man, Jackie, how was your week, dog?
My week was good. How about yours, Trap?
My week was lit. Back to being normal, you know what I'm saying? I sat down for a week because, I just wanted to be a good example for the kids. But Cat Williams was in town, so I had to tee up. And I took I took my homegirl there for her birthday. So it was a dope show. If y'all want to see the World War III tour with Cat Williams, I really highly recommend it. It's fire.
Hey,
3 hours long.
Why the fuck you didn't tell me he was in Orlando this weekend?
Oh, I ain't know, bruh. I ain't know, because he was going through the whole city. I mean, to the whole state. So he talked about it, being down south and all that. But I didn't know you wanted them tickets was $120. Honestly.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't win anyways.
Yeah, that's outside of my range.
Exactly. And we talked about that.
Yeah, I would have paid $100 and been like, all right, and it was cool.
But
$120.
But had I known he was coming, it would have been cheaper because I would have bought him ahead.
Yeah, we was gonna buy him ahead, but it just didn't work out that way. We was doing other stuff, and then I paid for my homegirl ticket, so really I spent $240 on it. But we still had a good time, so that's all that we got those memories forever, those pictures. So that's all it's really about. And but yeah, so I did that, and then I took another friend out on a day earlier. My week has been just regular stuff, chilling. How about you, Q? What you been up to?
Hey man, y'all know me, man. Hey, while y'all listening to this shit, your boy is in Duval, chilling with Trap. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we record earlier, but while y'all listening, I'm gonna go ahead and let you know I'm gonna be in the Duval, chilling at the beach, because it is my birthday week. Hey man, all I can say, dog, is I'm living life happy, loving it, thanking God that I'm here to see another birthday. And I ain't made it yet, so don't know what he got in store.
Go and drop that age for them.
No.
So now you're all in people's business.
Yeah.
So now you're doing now you're doing too much.
And Jackie, everybody ain't pushing 30 like you.
Woo, you're kicking the dough down. Everybody is.
Well, you one step closer to it, and he already there. So
it's lovely. Come on to the other side.
Trap in the dough sitting on the couch.
That I done kicked my feet up.
Yeah, he's taking that 30 thing serious. But no, man, it's gonna be lit, bro. I'm enjoying my entire birthday weekend, and I'm just gonna go hard, bro. So y'all tune in for the stories that me and Trap got to tell, because y'all know when I do it, we do it so well. And
thank you.
And Jackie best say she not.
You gonna be on the scene, but you ain't gonna be on the scene. Where you gonna be
at?
Of
course, it's Q's birthday. Why wouldn't I?
Wow, it has to be a special occasion. All right, I feel that.
Wasn't I on the scene for your birthday?
You was on the scene. That's
okay.
Somebody just got to be born. Right?
Truth be told, though, if I come to town and tell Jackie a heads up, though, Jackie do be on the scene. She'll come on the scene.
Exactly.
It may not be for the entire weekend, but it'd be for a day, a couple of hours.
Exactly.
So she do be pulling up. I ain't gonna do my dog like that. But Y'all tune in for that footage, man. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be me, Trav, and Jackie, and a couple other people with us, bro. We're gonna be just roaming the city, dog. We just gonna have the camera going, bro. You just gonna see us having a good time out here. What we do when we do what we do. You hear me? Hey, let me ask y'all a motherfucking question. Cause I was working today, minding my own business. I get off, Trap called my phone, and he asked me a question, right? Now, he asked me a question. He said, have you ever heard of smother? Now, I'm black. Sure. So what I thought about was pork chop. You know what I mean?
Right. Pork chop, some chicken.
So I'm like, yeah, nigga smothered in some gravy with some yellow rice. You know what I mean?
But look, in my defense, I did say, have you ever heard of the show Smother? He's like, is that a show about smother? I was like, if it's a show about smothered pork chops, I'm trying to go on immediately.
Let me tell you, Jackie, and the marijuana family, what this motherfucker told me.
All right.
And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I ain't been right since. And this happened about an hour ago. And I ain't been right. And I won't be right ever again. This nigga told me that there's a show where basically, you know what? Trap, go ahead. So
I'll explain it. Yeah. All right. So I actually heard it from a friend too. So y'all don't get the wrong idea and think I'm at home watching stuff like this. All right. All right. So what happens is it's about mothers and daughters, their relationship being too close. So like they smother them with love or whatever. And in this show, there was one scenario between a mother and a daughter, and it was like waxing each other, like body wax. And there was another one where
waxing where, Trap? Where?
Their bodies, like everywhere. Everywhere.
No. That's not what he told me. That's not what he told me, motherfucker. Tell the people what happened. You let out the gate with me.
Okay, I just was like, they was waxing vaginas, and you know, but that ain't even the worst one. The worst one was the insemination to me. Like, there was a mother inseminating her daughter, which is fertilizing her. Yeah, you heard her gasp. That was
what?
But I was the same way. I was flabbergasted. I was taken aback. I was smacking her. And I was like, yo, I don't know, bro. Like, well, who else would do it? I guess her boyfriend, maybe. But
oh my God.
Now, I bring that up to ask y'all a question. How far is too fucking far? At what line do you say you don't need your parents' assistance on this?
All of that.
Because I'm saying, okay.
No thanks, Mom.
So let's say, Trap, you was walking and you got cup checked by, I don't know, something that was that level that could cup check you. I don't know, a small pole that was down in the ground, right?
Yeah.
And it's to a point to where you possibly could be bleeding.
Right.
But the only person with you is your mom.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna let her check?
No, I don't know if you know this, but there's this app on your phone called FaceTime. And I flashed my crotch to one of my real family members, my Marijuana Minutes family, right, guys? You guys want to help me? I'm starting to feel like
you are by yourself, my nigga.
I'm starting to feel alone. Like, what's up? Are we gang or not? What's up?
I suggest you take your hands and you feel.
You wouldn't help out the squad?
No, I don't think I would.
All right.
Well, so you mean to tell me you're gonna be in that much pain to where you're gonna think to pull out your phone?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, about modesty and my mom checking that area, I would do it if it's necessary, but in that thing, I don't feel like that's necessary. Like, I wouldn't be that concerned about it where I gotta go to my mom about it. Like,
but she's the only one with you. It's not that you go to her; she's with you.
I mean,
I'm not saying
I mean, she used to change your diaper.
She did used to change my diaper. 29 years
ago. Hold on. Yeah, like let's bring things into perspective. Yeah, fuck that shit, nigga. That was you know how many years ago? Like, nigga,
what would you do it, Q? Like, you gonna drop trout in front of your mom's?
I'm do a weird flex. I'm married. I call my wife.
That is a weird flex. I just called one of my little Shones then. Like, I got girls, nigga. Come on. Not just y'all. I was just asking y'all because I thought we was fam. That's like, I thought we was gang, but apparently not. Like, I can't even call our producer. I already know what she gonna say. Like, so, nah.
Oh no, don't call the producer.
I can't call none of y'all. Like, but you know
what?
I mean, if you necessarily had to, I mean, I guess
it's the situation.
The situation.
Because
if you really didn't have nobody else, then I guess. But
I guess
your mom's right there. Hello.
Yeah, but
now
I have a question though. What's this artificial insemination thing? Why was that being done?
Oh, because she wanted to have a baby, but she,
okay.
you know,
it's called doctors.
I mean, I guess
here's my other question. Just a little advocate, really, a little devil's advocate, right?
All right.
What's the difference in the doctor doing it and the mama doing it if she's using a turkey base? I don't think that's what the doctor do, but I'm just saying.
I mean, boundaries, nigga. It's your mama. Like, it's kind of weird. Like, what do you share? You feel comfortable sharing with your mama? Like, as far as like inseminating you, like that's a bit much. Like, we can talk about
don't have those boundaries. Like,
here's my thing,
though,
right?
About the actual act of doing it together is like a bit much for me.
Right, that part.
But I mean, is it sexually being done, or she's doing it just to do it?
No, I don't think it's sexually being done. But you know what? Think about this. On the other hand, and this is the other show I told you about was I'm in Love with the Mama's Boy. So there's that's like the opposite of you know, a mom and a son being too close. And I've had that conversation with women before. You know what I'm saying? And Jackie, how do you feel about that? Like, have you ever dated a mama's boy, or like that's a no-no, or what? What's
that's a no-no. That's a no-no. I've been friends with a couple, but yeah, that's a no-no.
What's a real deal like mama? Because I've never really met one or seen them. I've just seen them on TV. So
I've been accused of being one.
How?
That's what I said. But that was before me now. This was in high school, so I was a little bit like too close to my mom, and I actually had to learn message. Nah, I was just a mama's boy, and I still am low key, but it's just more hidden now because for my 28th birthday, I actually saved up money and sent my mom to Vegas, which is mama's boy talk, kind of. But
no, that's
just
sweet.
Not really mama's boy talk.
That's just sweet. That's just being right. That's just being a good son.
I got the money to do it.
My brother ain't never do that. he's his son.
Yeah, but some people.
If my parents were on this earth and I had the funds to send them somewhere, I definitely would. And I'm not saying that I was a mama's girl or a dad's girl. None of it. Like I just
but I probably wouldn't have done it either. But my mom shared the story with me, like when she was 9 years old and she seen it Vegas on TV, and she was like, she wanted to go there. And then my grandmother told her that she would never make it there because we were too poor and black and blah blah blah. We never do stuff like that.
Here's the thing.
So I couldn't stand that.
In all honesty, though, you're gonna do anybody who has a relationship with their mom and they really they love their mom and they want to see her happy and stuff like that. Because my mom she loves Mary J. Blige, and do you think? If I had the money to pay Mary J. Blige to come and do a concert for my mom, I wouldn't fucking call and get that shit paid for. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Front row, like you would come and sing at my mama's birthday. Like just pop up at her job one day or something, or like, or at the house. You got to be Mary J. Blige, so that got to be low key because, she Mary J. But I would do that for my mom. You know what I'm saying? To do that for her one day. You know what I'm saying? So I see why you did that thing, and with the backstory like you just told. You know what I mean? So it matters, but I don't think that's mama boyish. Like, I want to know what.
When I was in high school, a girl that I was talking to was like, "You're a mama's boy, and it's like getting in the way of me and you." And like, I wasn't nothing really serious. I don't really count like in high school. Like, I don't really count those kind of relationships for real. But that was the only time that it came up with me. And like, if a girl got close to me as an adult, they would know how tight me and my mom are. But after, I say, the age of 20, maybe 2, or like something like that, nobody's ever accused me of being a mama's boy, or even suspected I really was. I'm like in the closet mama's boy. I hide it.
Well, it's not hidden no more, is it?
Nope. I just told everybody on the pod, so they know.
Well, since we talk about boys, mama boys, well, not just mama boys, but just boys in general, I want to talk about Soulja Boy. Dre, as he always said.
My dog was the first rapper to whatever. Fill in the
first rapper to walk across the street.
What?
None of you niggas ever walk across the street.
I was the first rapper to connect four. I invented that game. Like, what are you talking about? Like, chill out.
So this man goes on everybody's favorite platform and says
Bloomberg?
that, huh?
I said Bloomberg, but I was being sarcastic. He's right. Breakfast Club, right?
No, he's on IG.
Oh. You should assume. I didn't know. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was thinking TikTok. That's because definitely not my favorite platform.
That's so funny.
It's not y'all's, but I'm talking about celebrity-wise. Everybody's favorite platform to go and do shit and say shit is on Instagram.
Oh, okay. You're right.
Yeah.
But this man say that he was the first rapper to own a video game, and he owned Atari.
No.
Okay.
Nobody can own Atari, by the way, publicly traded. But they do have a CEO, and they was like, while owning Atari is a dream, that position still is held by, and they said his name. So, your boy Big Dre, he got mad. So my fuck Atari. Y'all know what the fuck y'all called me, said y'all want me to help revamp your company and all this other stuff. You've been liking what I've been doing with the Soulja Boy.
That might be true though. That might be true. See, that's why Soulja Boy is a legend. See, he'll say something off the wall like he owns Atari, and yes, it's ridiculous.
He'll what?
But then in reality,
wait. He'll what? He'll what?
He'll say something off the wall.
No. He's a what?
A legend. He's a legend. What? You don't think Soulja Boy's a legend? Him and Bow Wow and Ray J.
Oh man, damn! He went down the rabbit hole.
Look, they are all legends in their own right. Yes.
Come on now.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on. Show respect.
Whatever you want to say.
Big Drake.
Soulja Boy did pioneer this online shit though. He did that shit.
Right. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. But yeah. So he'll say something ridiculous off the wall like I own Atari, but and while the whole time the company reaching out to him like, hey man, we might need you to go on a social media platform and wild out just to bring attention and light to our stuff. And it might be true, might be cap, but who knows?
But to go on there and say you own something that you can't own, first of all, and that you don't own, second of all.
I mean, sometimes you have to Cap to get the gown, I guess. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Kiss niggas on the lips.
You might have to do that. You want to do a whole lot
to the Birdman clan. I'm just playing.
Oh, okay. This is wrong. People to be for it. Yep. Q said that. You want to abandon me when I'm trying to eat dog and get my private parts checked out. So yeah, now that you beefing with Birdman, you can have all that.
Yeah. Hey man, it is what it is, dog. But I'm just saying, Soulja Boy, he was wilding with. I mean, and I do think there probably was a misunderstanding somewhere. But Soulja Boy did say he owned the company. He was like, I'm the first rapper to own a video game company.
He says that all the time. He's the first rapper to do it. We made that point before we even started. So you know that he might have been on some BS. You know what I'm saying? And just because he's on BS doesn't mean he's not a legend. And that sometimes people do reach out for him for like business opportunities and all that jazz. You know?
I mean, I wouldn't have disagreed with that, but shit. What have you ever heard of anybody playing the Soulja Boy game?
Never. not once a day in my life. Like niggas was never like, yo, bro, we about to go to the crib, roll up a
That don't even sound right. Don't let it come out your mouth.
We finna go play the Soulja Boy game.
I've never heard anybody even say they got it.
Yo, man, I gotta know who Soulja Boy. No, wait, no, let me not say that.
Maybe we should get it, y'all, and just and then support Black business.
Oh yeah, yeah. Soulja Boy, he'd be the first rapper to have a video game console bought by podcast people.
Yeah, he definitely would be the first.
Well, Soulja Boy, if you want to, support us, we'll review your video game on the podcast.
I don't think
Soulja Boy will come out. Fuck the marijuana minister.
Oh, bro, I would pay him to say that, because then everybody gonna be like, "Who are they?" And I'm gonna be like,
"Yeah, I'll pay him to say that."
Exactly.
We are here.
Exactly.
I'll pay him to say that too, but he won't do that. But they ain't gonna do that. But it ain't anybody if he will or won't. It's just me speaking honesty and being truth. He said what he said, and he mad at them for correcting what he said. He's not the owner, so they didn't do nothing wrong by saying that he was not the owner.
Yep.
That's just facts. So
it is what it is.
Y'all go ahead and pull out y'all PS5s, man. Get your Xboxes out, because I know ain't none of y'all got the motherfucking Soulja Boy game. But and roll you up a fat ass blunt like I'm doing right now. Hey Dave, what this shit is we smoking on today, dog?
We all know what that sound means. It's time for our show's special feature, the Weekly Strain Spotlight. Hi, this is Dave, bringing you some information about some of the best herb you can get at your local medical marijuana dispensary. I'm talking about top shelf smoke you can buy with your medical marijuana license. This week I'd like to talk to you about a balanced hybrid amongst the most famous worldwide. This strain is called White Widow. White Widow was originally bred in the Netherlands by Greenhouse Seeds in the early 1990s. I've had the pleasure of visiting Greenhouse Seeds on several occasions, and they do amazing work. This strain is a cross between a Brazilian sativa landrace and a resin-heavy South Indian indica. White Widow has visited the menu of every Dutch coffee shop since its birth in the early 1990s. Its buds are coated with white crystal resin, warning you of its potency and strong effects. This strain can give you a burst of strong euphoria along with energy. White Widow is known to both stimulate conversation and creativity. White Widow genetics have also given way to other legendary strains, such as White Russian, White Rhino, and Blue Widow. However, many growers still prefer the original White Widow due to its consistency, potency, and flowering in 60 days. White Widow is good for stress, anxiety, chronic pain, depression, and insomnia. White Widow is an excellent, classic balanced hybrid and can be found at your local medical marijuana dispensary. This is Dave for Marijuana Minutes.
Hey, thank you, Dave. Hey, man, that shit fire as fuck, ain't it, y'all? Roll up, let's listen up, let's stay caught up. You heard? Hey, Trap.
Yo.
You were telling me about some beef going on, man. You told me somebody dropped the Addy.
Oh yeah, Kanye West dropped Drake's Addy because we all remember a couple years ago, Drake was at the light making a right, like I like.
They
So
down the block.
What?
Made her right. Hit the lights.
Yeah. Okay, now Ye is dropping his address. So I guess all's fair in love and war and this beef. He you know, we all know the origins of the beef, but now recently Drake put a line in a song that he did with Trippie Redd. So that kind of rekindled it, and it was really direct, I guess. Well, really direct for Drake. He's really subliminal usually. But now he's talking about Ye, and then Ye is like, you know, upset. And there was supposed to be like a little album war. If you guys have been paying attention, Ye has dropped, like he's done a couple concerts before he dropped his album. He just dropped it. And Drake, they was talking about him and Drake dropping on the same day to like compare who's going to sell the most, who's going to be number one. Some people were saying that Drake, Kendrick, and Kanye West was going to drop, and they was going to see who's 1, 2, and 3 because we know they're going to be the top, but we want to know
musically,
who's the best.
I wouldn't do it like that.
That's what because they said.
See,
that's what it was rumored.
Ye has so much. He's done did all these shows. He kept pushing back. There's a lot of. He's created all that for him. He gonna run the day.
All the hoopla. I don't think so. I don't think he's gonna outsell Drake no matter what he does.
But Drake gonna drop the next week and kill it.
Drake is Drake. If they had dropped on the same day, if Drake, Kendrick, and Ye would have dropped, who you think would have been 1, 2, and 3? Jackie
Bear. Drake, Kendrick,
and Ye. Straight up.
Yes.
Then Ye is number 3.
That's my list.
Yes.
You agree with
Ye
that?
Is number 3, nigga.
Yeah.
Ye is number 3.
All right. So I think the same thing, but I'm not as like 100% like y'all seem to be with Kendrick because Kendrick won a Pulitzer. Let's not forget. And Damn was like a crazy like streamed album. So he might have upset and pull off with a win, and then we still could get that. We still could get Kendrick and Drake released at the same time. Ye is already gone, so we won't get all 3, but we could have this battle for the 1 and 2 spot with them potentially.
But because I think Ye's album already is number 1 now.
Yeah, I'm talking about now.
But that's because of the expectation.
We're speaking on, and I've listened to the album, or like half of it really, but we're speaking on like them dropping at the same time and seeing who's going to choose what. Who's going to have the most numbers. You still can compare them if they don't drop at the same day. You can say, oh, you did this much in your first week and you did that much in your first week. But I think it has a different kind of feel if it's like the same day release. Because you remember back in the day, I don't know if you guys remember this, Kanye West and 50 Cent went at the same time. Y'all remember that? And it was like, if I don't win, I'm going to retire. Neither one of them did. But you guys remember that, right?
Yes.
From like,
I do actually remember that.
Yeah. So who won that? Ye?
I
think
Ye
won that. But so yeah, I feel like that's gonna restore that same kind of feeling if we got Kendrick and Drake to drop on the same day.
I think that musically, it's tough between Drake and Kendrick because you're right, Kendrick, I don't know, man. Kendrick is fired with the pen, dog. I don't know what his regimen is. I don't know what he do to go to the studio and do what he do, but he's fired with it. He's on another level.
Drake is no slouch lyrically either. Drake got bars.
But Drake is, that's what I'm gonna get to. Drake is a different type of animal though out here. Like Drake has just been going, dog. And
yeah, he's got more music out than Kendrick. Like he's done more and maintained that same.
Drake stay busy. That's why he's able to spend all that much money on that damn house in Toronto.
Yeah, but if you compare their last albums, Damn and Scorpion, which one's the better album? I have more Scorpion songs on my playlist, but I think Damn is the better album.
Now, if y'all are avid listeners of the Marijuana Minutes podcast, which I know my family y'all is, so y'all remember when we had a conversation on the podcast with Trap? I think this was the podcast. It was called A Game of Mario Kart. And we had Nuko here and we was talking about Young Jeezy and how he said that Young Jeezy had an album that was fire, but he didn't have none of the songs.
Oh my God.
On his playlist. What sense does this make, man?
I like that whole album, but I didn't add it to my workout playlist, but it's still a good album. We both can agree on that, right?
All right. Well, here on this episode of the Marijuana Minutes podcast, how many songs from that new Jeezy album do you got on your fucking playlist?
What's funny is I just added some Young Jeezy to my playlist like 2 weeks ago, but it was from an old album.
But we're not here to talk about Young Jeezy. No. Bringing that up to make that comparison to you because, you know, what's the point of saying an album is fire if you ain't going to be screaming it? Because that person, it don't make no sense.
All right, so we can all say that the Thriller album is fire, right?
Yeah.
My Michael Jackson. That doesn't mean I'm gonna add it to my playlist. Like you hear a song in passing, and you're like, "This is."
It's not. Is it in your music library?
No, my library is all jazz and lounge and R&B. Like there's no rap except for Nipsey Hussle and Royce 5'9" in my library.
I have to say the same thing.
Let me ask this question: in your CD book, how much rap and R&B do you own?
It's probably exclusively rap. Back then, when we had CDs.
But it's a little. See, here's the thing. Anywhere, if you think about it, right? Yeah. The people who here's how I think about it. The people who you fuck with, you got their music on your phone. You listen to their music.
Yeah.
Okay. If an album has a song on it that's a fire song, or if the album is great, you're going to have those songs on that album that you like, so you're going to have those added in your library.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can say, like I have some songs where I don't have the whole album, but I have, bits and pieces of different albums from the different artists. So that's what I mean, like in your library.
I want to talk about my library in whole. Like we're talking about with CD books back in those. I have 8 Young Jeezy CDs in my book, so I was a pretty big fan of his. And
what I'm saying, so when you scream, how often do you scream Young Jeezy's music?
Pretty often. It's on I have a playlist that's all the hip hop that I really listen to, and he's featured on there a lot.
All right, but is any of his new songs from his album on there?
Not a one. Okay,
what is the album is fire? How if you don't have any songs even on a playlist?
So you don't think that I think that the Moneybagg Yo album is fire? Because none of those are on the playlist either.
I want to hear from Jackie Bell. Because we both been I want to hear from Jackie. Am I high or am I missing something?
It kind of doesn't make sense, but I actually kind of get where he's coming from because he doesn't listen to much hip hop, but he can still say that this album is fire.
Right, and then I'll check it out. Like just a little cute.
But why do you have a hip hop playlist? What is these songs so special about that they make it on the playlist?
Because he exercises to them. He works out to them.
I work out and listen to them because they get you pumped and amped. A lot of it.
If a song like an old Young Jeezy song gets you pumped up,
and
you put that on the playlist, none of his music the new music moved you like that, right?
Yeah, some of it did actually. That Almighty Black Dollar, it did move me like that. It just didn't hit the same because I'm not looking for that anymore. I don't really like rock with hip hop like that. It's so tough, you know what I'm saying? Like I used to. All these old songs, that was like the main thing as I was listening to was hip hop, and I was like, from my childhood. So it has like a nostalgic factor that kind of goes into that, stuff like that. It's not
I
just
can
a
understand
song
that
anymore.
because that's how I am. I mean, I
like
listen
that.
I listen to a bit of hip hop every once in a while, but like on my playlist, you won't see new stuff make it.
Yeah,
I'm
the new
not
hip hop
saying that the
doesn't
songs
mean
are
as much to
bad,
me.
but you won't see the new stuff make it. It's gonna be stuff from back in the day.
So all I know is this, bro.
Yeah.
If people storm goddamn Drake house
like they did the Capitol,
in the middle of us having a fucking hurricane, by the way, that was downgraded to a tropical storm recently, that should be crazy. And speaking of hurricane though, Trap.
Yo.
Man, I think we about due for a hurricane though, man.
Hey, right. I feel like it's been quiet this season, but if you think about it, when was the last Hurricane Irma in Florida? I think was the last one where it was getting a little violent. That was it, Jackie.
Yeah, but even though we haven't had like a actual hurricane here, it's been a busy hurricane season.
I haven't really heard too much except for in the last.
But that's what I'm
couple
saying.
Weeks.
No, that's what I'm
No,
saying.
it's all been tropical storms, but they've been forming like a bitch out there.
It pretty much
What I'm
rained
saying
every
is-
day for the last 2 months, though. So
Yes.
So what I'm saying is, we due for one because Florida hasn't had one. You know, Florida, we haven't had a hurricane in a while. Not that I wanted to have one, but I'm just saying it's a lot of crazy stuff going on out here in this weather, like earthquake in Haiti. I believe Trap was telling me about that.
Yeah, there was an earthquake in Haiti. There's a storm over there. Louisiana is getting that storm. Looks like from the thumbnails I was checking earlier.
So it was a hurricane in Louisiana, and then when it started moving out of Louisiana, it dropped down to a tropical storm. I know earlier it was hitting Tennessee and parts of Alabama. And it's supposed to be hitting a little bit of Georgia, but let's hope it doesn't come on down. Let's hope it just weakens really, 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 really bad. Like, yeah, we don't want all that.
Yeah.
Hey man, y'all, from the Marijuana Minutes family, man, please be safe out there. Places where the storm is at. You know what I mean? Y'all get your necessities and a few luxuries if you need to. You know what I mean? And please don't forget to get that weed. Call your weed man early. You know how this shit get, dog. You know what I mean? Weed man already be on bullshit time. I'm just keeping it 100. Y'all know how it is. But Trap, you were telling me also about Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, he's coming. So his last album, Damn, got a Pulitzer, which had never been done before. But we were talking a little bit earlier about the Drake and him like maybe coming out on the same day. But he announced last week that he's leaving TDE, Top Dog Entertainment. And that's where he's been he said 17 years in the tweet. That he's been there 17 years. He enjoyed the brotherhood. He enjoyed his time there, the creative process. He said he, enjoyed his money, success, But now he's like, it's a great place for any up and coming people to come to. So he's like, leaving on a high note, but it's just not for him. So he's just like, I guess he feel like he's outgrown it, but he's going to drop an album. And when he does, this is his final one with those guys. And he just came out with a single last week with his cousin, their cousins, Baby King. I don't know if you guys know him, but they have a song. I think it's called Family Ties. And I really like it, actually. I like Kendrick's verse. He starts off like, I'm the Alpha and Omega, and he's smoking on your top 5, but he says Kanye West's name in the middle of the verse. And so, It was just like.
You think you going at Kanye?
I mean, he's going at
Ye?
I think he's going at everybody's top 5 tonight. That's what he says. Top 5 tonight. Yeah. So.
Hey man, all I'm saying is, y'all already know how I feel about your boy Kendrick. That boy fire.
Did J. Cole drop an album earlier this year?
Yes.
Okay. Kendrick Cole and Drake, top of the game. So if they all drop this year, we have to do that. I can't remember.
They should drop a mixtape and call it Hurricane.
I can't remember the J. Cole's album. Like, what was the single or anything?
They should drop a mixtape. All of us should get together and put an album together. Fucking mixtape.
I don't know if they like friends. Like, I don't know. Oh yeah, really living like that. What it is, y'all? Yeah, back at it. But
fucking mixtape.
What's his name? Oh, they said they was gonna do a project for a long time. Kendrick and Cole. They said they was gonna do that for years and years. Mm-hmm.
I would like that.
Yeah, nothing ever came of it. Niggas be capping.
Man, that'll be a fire ass album though. That'll be a fire ass album. Hey man, listen. All I want is just some good music. I like my music to have a good bass line, good storyline, and that bit the vibe right. That's all I'm saying. If I can put that bitch on in the whip and that bitch can bang out, that makes it even better. That's why I be fucking with Lil Baby so hard, because not only do he be vibing, he be rapping his ass off, the nigga beats be fire.
I'm trying to think who else got some dope beats. Who's the guy? Heatmaker, I think. It was somebody. He did Nas's whole album. I think, and he has like some dope beats. That King's Disease is better than Donda to me. I've heard them both, and that's just my opinion.
So what you think? You think, and for the end of the show, for the Marijuana Minutes family, do you think this Kanye West album is fire? And is any one of those songs gonna make a playlist?
All right, so the album I wouldn't say is fire, but everybody's saying it's trash. I wouldn't say it's trash either. Right now, off the first listen, I would say I would give it a B. No, I give it a C+, like a 79%. Like he almost made the honor roll, but he did. Like he's one of the smart dumb niggas in the class. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like almost.
Well, goddamn it, y'all heard it here first from No Cap Trap, and that nigga say that the album is for the dumb niggas in the class. I'm just playing.
Smart dumb niggas.
Hey man, we appreciate y'all listening to us here on the Marijuana Minutes podcast, man. Hey, please go get you some of that merch. You know you're gonna like it, dog. I'm telling you, it's fly as fuck. Remember, JUSGEETIT.store. And remember, we running that promo code for the whole Virgo Nation, baby. Just remember, Virgo is the promo code VIRGO. You heard me? Y'all tune in to see some footage behind the scenes of the birthday weekend. Hey, I'm telling you, it's gonna be lit. You don't want to miss it. We're gonna have it all documented. Footage, camera footage. We're gonna have a camera. Whoa, man. Out there doing the footage and everything. So man, it's gonna be lit. So y'all please don't miss it. And tune in everywhere on all social media platforms at marijuana_minutes. That's where we will drop the information. And also don't forget to slide into that Patreon at patreon.com/marijuana_minutes. And please help us keep this well-oiled machine running. And like I always tell y'all roll up, listen up, and stay caught up.
Smooches.
Gang, gang, gang.